Hello, and kind of welcome to Guide to the Unknown. I'm Will. No Kristen. Hey, it's a Tuesday. This isn't usually a Guide to the Unknown day, but you know what it is? The 13th. This is the day that the Netherworld Dispatch always comes out on patreon.com/GTTUpod. So there's literally a brand new episode out over there right now. On the most recent episode of the main show, Kristen and I covered horror video games. So on the Patreon show right now, we are actually playing some horror video games. You can watch us play, or you can listen to us play and hear us talk about some of the lore, react to the stuff that's happening in these games. We play Dead by Daylight, Manhunt, and Puzzle Agent, meaning you can literally hear in the Manhunt section Brian Cox saying insane stuff in your ear about, go ahead, kill him. It's intense. It's crazy. Go check it out. But here's the thing. When we were recording that episode, we were playing some games that are online, and we just weren't finding other people to play with. So we decided to take this outtake of a conversation we were having while trying to play Dead by Daylight that nobody was joining us, and we ended up talking about Halloween 2018 and the trailer for the new movie, Halloween Kills, which I guess is coming out later this year. So it doesn't belong in that episode, because it's not us playing games, it's us talking about movies while waiting to play a game, and rather than lose it, we figured we'd share it. So check this out, and if you're into this, go find the rest of that episode on patreon.com/GTTUpod. Enjoy. Now let's play as a killer here. Mm-hmm. So I can play as a bunch of different things. I did buy some of the other licensed characters. I think I've got Michael Myers.
Yeah,
I want to say. Yeah, I do. I bought Michael Myers, but there are also these other characters that the franchise created themselves. There's the Trapper, which is clearly a riff on Jason Voorhees. Mm-hmm. There's the
scary looking.
Yeah. There's the Wraith. He's a big dude, can turn invisible. There's the Hillbilly, who was a take on Leatherface, and then they got the rights to Leatherface, so they're both in here.
Huh.
The Nurse, who looks very Silent Hill to me.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, what do you think? Is there anything that's jumping out at you?
What's above the cannibal? Who's this lady?
Above the cannibal.
We were just there, sorry. Who's that?
If they're gray, I can't play
the spirit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they want me to buy.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like a J horror-y, gauzy witch. Look at how her arm is like
that's
broken
cool.
apart, though. That's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Her
arm isn't connected, but it's just still all working like a connection thing.
Yeah, she's very stressful when she's chasing you in the game.
I bet.
So yeah, anything that's like colorful or says level 1 or whatever in the corner, I can play as them.
Okay. Let's see.
So really just these.
Okay. Then maybe we should go classic and do Michael Myers.
Michael Myers? The Shape?
Yep.
The Shape of Evil?
Yeah.
A haunting killer, intent on monitoring survivors from a distance to feed his power, evil within. The more he stalks, the stronger and faster he becomes. Which is kind of, they based his in-game abilities on
his personality in the movies.
Which is cool.
Totally.
It's
awesome.
I wonder if they have alternate costumes for him to make him look like the 2018
Take a look.
Stuff.
Just out of curiosity.
It's finding a match.
Okay.
Right now. Although, why don't we just cancel it and let's take a look real quick.
Finding a match is when you're waiting for other players to join.
Yeah. So we will go in here. Let's go pick Michael Myers. Oh,
okay. There's only one alternate costume, and it's called Escaped Patient, and it's him wearing like a gown at the hospital. He's basically wearing like a sack dress.
Now,
and he has the remnants of an IV hanging out of his arm, still taped in.
That's weird.
And no shoes.
That's very weird.
I'm used to seeing Michael Myers' like feet and legs and arms.
No, I don't like it.
No.
Okay, whatever.
Original.
Let's go with original Michael Myers. So, now I have a theory actually based on the new movie that's coming out, Halloween Kills.
Okay.
They've shown that his mask is all burned now. So I'm going to use the term gimmick, but it's not really a gimmick. But the 2018 Halloween, the gimmick was that his mask had aged.
Right.
It was older, so that made him look unique. Now Halloween Kills, it's burned, and that makes him look unique again. You could sell a toy of the 2018 version or a toy of the 2021 version, and they would be distinct.
They're separate.
I think for the third, for Halloween Ends, no mask.
That's what I was wondering you were going to say.
No mask.
Could that be?
They show in the trailer, Laurie Strode's granddaughter holding the mask out to him and going, "Come get it."
Oh, yeah.
I think they're going to destroy the mask, and everyone's going to be like, "How can you destroy the mask in this? What's going to happen in the next one?"
Huh.
And he's either going to have like a
feel about
bandaged
that.
up face or something.
Is it going to be like a famous person, maybe?
Or it's going to be, you know what it's going to be?
What?
It's going to be Chucky. It's going to be like sewn together.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
it just
that's
seems to me
possible.
that they're doing a real thing about having different versions of the mask.
That's possible. I mean, you always want things to be toyetic. They call it. I learned from Blink Check.
Or just like unique flavors of things. He's got a different identity. Michael Myers is such a blank. At least you give him some.
Right.
You show battle scars accruing on him over the course of time. Right.
We even talked about that trailer.
No.
Yeah. All right. It's off topic of this, but what'd you think?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, we found out that the Halloween 2018 stunk. So now I don't have, any expectations or anything. The trailer follows that. I don't understand why he's killing these firemen and stuff.
Hilariously, they say something in the trailer that seems to negate the point of Halloween 2018.
What?
Laurie Strode goes like, he couldn't have survived that fire. He's not human. He's more than a man.
Yeah, I know.
Like, well, the point was you wanted to avoid what all the sequels did of making him,
I know. I was thinking
immortal.
that too. Yep.
So why are you calling
She's like,
him
the more
immortal?
he kills, the more he transcends.
Yeah.
And yeah, right. I know they.
What?
I don't know. I think
bent
they're just
over
throwing,
backwards in Halloween 2018 to make him just some guy.
I think they're just throwing whatever at it now.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Now, she could be doing what Dr. Loomis did, which is, pontificating absurdly about how he has the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. What's inside him is simply and purely not human. And,
That's what on Halloweenies they were saying they think is the deal. They think that it's
Okay.
probably just going to be a one-off line. That's not going to be a big plot point. There's no evidence for or against that opinion, but I
Right.
could see that. Her just saying that, and it's not like anything of major consequence where we're going to learn about his immortality.
Right.
But just kind of, I don't know, nodding at that past thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
mean, I can't wait to see it. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
I just don't.
it doesn't look good.
I just don't know what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I can't wait. And Kyle Richards from The Housewives is in it, and she looked really good. The girl who played Lindsay.
She was in the trailer?
Yeah.
I didn't even catch
It's
her.
like for a second.
Oh, okay.
Because I am curious. I mean, well, obviously I'm curious. I'm saying that like it's a surprise. It seems like they are going in kind of a different direction. Like there's going to be some sort of like mob mentality thing going where like the whole
I like
town is
that.
against Michael Myers.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
We're
They're
not going to
being
put
like-
up with this.
Yeah. Like Haddonfield has turned into a bunch of vigilantes.
I do think that that's very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And also, so this is like minorly spoilery. You could look up the episode of Halloweenies where they talk about the trailer and break it down if you're curious about more. But they, I guess, were able to get their hands on a while ago either the whole script or the beginning of the script or a summary or something. And they were talking about how there's a scene where it's like, what's his name? Anthony Michael Hall and I think Kyle Richards in a bar catching up and like
Okay.
talking about their experience with Ghostface when they were kids. And it seems like they're focusing on like the townies
I like
more
that.
than I do too. I'm really curious about that.
Which
I think
might
it's such a
harken
neat
back
idea.
to the-
And it's different than everything else.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
Yep.
I think it'll be interesting.
The original plan for Halloween 4, way back, was Michael Myers was supposedly dead at the end of Halloween 2. He blows up. So when they were going to do, they made Halloween 3, which was completely unrelated, and then they were like, I think we need Michael Myers back.
Yeah.
There's a very famous script where Michael Myers also wasn't in it. It was more about the trauma of a town in the aftermath of this insane serial killing. And so it was going to be more about the town's pain, sort of manifesting a version of Michael Myers.
Yeah.
In the movie, I think literally. I think there's a scene at a drive-in where like a big shadow version of Michael Myers appears, and it's
As
absurd.
like a tulpa?
Kind of. But I think that the point was that he's really the result of, community anguish, which I think is actually kind of interesting.
Yeah, I do too.
There's a thing that happens in the actual Halloween 4 that we got where a mob forms to go after Michael Myers, and the act of them forming that mob, I think it's just like it's almost treated like they are just dudes with guns, almost like survivalists in a way, and they go out in a truck, and I think a couple of them end up getting themselves killed. Oh no, they kill a guy.
Okay.
They go, there he is.
Oh, it's not.
And it's not Michael Myers, and they kill a guy. And so it was almost like a weird sort of like anti-mob mentality comment in that movie, which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah.
And now the modern Halloween franchise has, expunged all that from the record.
Right.
And they're doing another community reacting to trauma plus mob mentality thing.
I know. I wonder, I have to think that this idea has been at least a little informed by definitely that movie, but like about all the protests and things that have gone on in the last few years.
Yeah.
I have to think that inspired it somewhat.
That's interesting.
I don't know.
There's also a thing...
I'm really curious about it. And then I also it's like a 2-second scene, but where Judy Greer finds out that he's not dead. She's like, well, it's over, right?
Right.
And the cop's like, you haven't heard? And she's like, what?
I know.
I thought that was cool.
I thought that was interesting, too. I misunderstood that moment in the trailer the first time I saw it. And when he was like, you mean you don't know? I was like, oh, my God, they're going to say Michael Myers is your uncle.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess...
No, it's that he survived the fire.
Just that he survived. Okay.
Yeah.
Let
it burn. It's so dramatic and over the top.
And again, there's no indication that he even knows who she is.
I know. It's so weird. If she's not his sister, why is he going after... Look, we've talked about all this on the show, but like one rando from his extensive killing spree. Why does he care about her?
It's puzzling.
It's puzzling indeed, but I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm not just saying this in a jokey, like, I love Housewives way. I'm interested to see Kyle Richards act, because I know that she was an actress before all this, mostly child actress. I don't even know if she did anything as an adult. But I don't know, just from the trailer, she looked good. It's like 2 seconds, but she didn't look out of place or like unbelievable or anything. So I'm really curious about that.
Okay, I'm going to make an executive decision here.
Yeah.
It's not finding a match.
Yeah, I know. That's weird, right? There aren't 3 other people who are playing Dead by Daylight right now in the world?
I don't know what's
strange.
What the deal is. Can we see you play as a survivor?
Sure.
That's a wrap. What more do you want? Patreon.com/GTTU pod if you need the rest. If you don't, who could blame you? Live your life. It's yours for the taking. All right, everybody. We will see you again somewhere else, but until that time comes, I'm going to keep traveling. Still in the Netherworld, am I. I feel like I improvised that pretty well, actually.